And we move on to slide number 26. To empower the central government by notification to constitute a social security fund or funds for provision of social security for the unorganized workers. I think there is already one legislation called Unorganized Workers Social Security Act, which was introduced in 2008, but that was not effectively implemented. So I think that is the reason these people are now brought under this code on social security, so that they will also avail these benefits which are available for the traditional industrial workers. Then to provide for payment of gratuity in case of fixed term employment on prorated basis, even if the period of fixed term contract is less than 5 years. Now I think the laws allow the employers to engage people on fixed term basis. So even if the term is less than 5 years, which is the basic requirement for a person to become eligible for payment of gratuity, even if it is less, then that person will be eligible for gratuity on pro rata basis. Particularly, this is with respect to only the fixed term employees, not for others. To provide for maternity benefit to the women employees, of course, now it is taken care of by the Maternity Benefit Act. Once this code is through, it will be through the code. That is the idea again. Now we move on to slide number 27. To provide for compensation to the employees in case of accident victims, maybe commuting from residence to place of work and vice versa. I think already it is there. Whenever a person is meeting with some accident while coming to the office or maybe returning from office to home, then I think he will be entitled for compensation. That is very clearly spelled out under the code now. To provide for living and collecting the cess for the purposes of social security and welfare of building. This is very specifically with respect to building workers, which is now covered under the Building and Other Construction Workers Act. Now it is brought under the code, since I think BOCW Act is also getting subsumed into the code. To provide for limitation period of 5 years for institution of proceedings in respect of assessment and determination of money dues from the employer. So for inspection and all, I think it may not go beyond 5 years now. So they have to restrict it to 5 years. That is the idea.